Sehwag bowling.
Big wicket taker, strike rate of 29 balls per wicket. Tendulkar made his debut 18 years ago in international cricket. Highest number of one-day internationals by any player, most number of runs. Can't ask for anything better. The same day, 18 years ago, made his debut in international cricket against Pakistan. Got straying in line. Tendulkar will get off the mark with a glorious shot.
That's captain's nightmare. He has placed two slips, quite a few fieldsmen on the offside, and he wants Sehwag to bowl offside line. Not there. That's where Sachin Tendulkar is so strong. Easy pickings for him, and he's off the mark.
Very well balanced at the time of execution. Finds the fielder. Good cricket. Good shot, but straight to the fielder. And again, this time another big appeal. The height factor might come into play. A long appeal, and everyone around was convinced. It's going to be extremely interesting, and he signalled leg byes as well.
It's going to be a very interesting replay, because I thought it might have been the case of inside edge onto the pad, but he was jumping in the crease, and the height might have saved him. Excellent decision, you have to say that.
Stunning shot. Take that from the little master.
It's the first time he has bought short to Sachin Tendulkar, and suddenly he's been reminded, not the right length. He was onto that one in a flash and placed the ball beautifully.
Last minute adjustment, if you want to call it, the last second adjustment, transferring the weight onto the back leg. He's gone fine. It's a quick outfield. Sehwag, it is. Good commitment. Tendulkar picks up two more.
And it was excellent running from Sachin Tendulkar as well. Just using the angle. And let's hope for Pakistan's sake, Sehwag is all right.
Boundary written all over the shot. Ends the over, 30 for 1.
What a shot! Tendulkar seems to have found the pace of the pitch and has gotten his footwork quite correct.
What a shot. He's showing his class against a real quality pace. In position early, and that flick of the wrist, and the way it went very quickly across for another four. He's playing that lovely flick shot through square leg. But you can certainly see the difference between Sachin and the rest. From a shot and run up Sehwag and beating Sachin with that little bit of extra bounce.
Oh boy, oh, the little man is in marvellous form. This crowd has paid decent money to come in, and they'll want to see this innings extended for as long as possible.
Extra time that was available to Sachin Tendulkar, and this is where it is different. Glorious drive, had plenty of time really to get into position, and then easing his way through the offside. Majestic drive, really showing us his class.
That's the shot. That is the shot that makes a bowler cringe. You think he'll just defend it off the back foot, but not Tendulkar. His timing is superb, and that puts so much pressure on the bowler.
One glorious hit after another. How well he managed to use the crease, and then off the back foot on a slow pitch. He really did hit it off the middle of the bat, and importantly find the gap. Terrific strike from Sachin Tendulkar. He's on top of his game.
He's hungry for the strike. He knows when he's in good striking form. And I think that is why I think it's so easy to bat at the other end with him when he's... Just look at that. Look at that. Just feed him the strike. Just allow him to keep going. 50 comes up.
Well, this is batting at its best, really. And in no time, the 50 is raised.
Look at that. That is a resounding straight drive. 57 for 2.
Beautifully timing the ball. It really has been a class act so far from the little master.
Too much whiff given. Far too much whiff. And one thing about great players is that they'll find the gap as tiny as it is.
More frustration for Shoaib Malik. Now this really was a tremendous shot because there was hardly any gap between those fielders. Beautiful shot. Really has been his night so far. Omar Gul, well, he thought he had bowled a pretty decent delivery, but 4 runs, 36 runs have come in boundaries. What a player. 47 now.
4 more 50 for Sachin Tendulkar. The crowd roar. It's a brilliant one, and that's not an overstatement. 68 for 2.
Oh, what a shot. Breathtaking. He's flicked that off the front foot, maybe around the off stump, and that's sped away to the boundary. That's a good shot. Nobody's moved. It's 4 from the moment it left the bat. 87 for 2. Magnificent. That is Sehwag of old. He comes and joins the party. Didn't try and overhit that one, Bruce, but it really sped away.
Sometimes the batsmen are thinking about other things rather than the ball. The ball is everything. You saw that early enough, I tell you. Stunning shot.
Very cheeky, getting a long way across. He likes to play this shot, but he's the kind of player who's looking in such very good form, doesn't need to try it. Loud appeal for a leg before.
I think he was just struck outside the line of off stump. And conclusive proof that virtual eye insists that it would have gone on to miss the stumps anyway. Not a bad shot. That's gone a long way. It's gone all the way. Look at air time. Oh, magnificent Sehwag. 105 for 2.
It's not a big turner with the ball, so no danger of hitting against the turn. If the last delivery of the last to the power plays. Well done. Good thinking, good execution. Inside out. Tendulkar. And he's the genius at work today.
I think sometimes as a batsman or as a bowler, you get into some innings and you feel that you're in the zone, you're in full control. I think Tendulkar's in that mood tonight. His full range of shots are coming out.
Another beauty. Full length delivery. Most batsmen would have played front foot defense. But look at the quality of the shot.
There's no doubt that this is the way he played in his pomp in his youth, when his career was at its peak.
Wow! I haven't seen Tendulkar bat like this. Although he played a beauty in Mohali, look at this. The shot says it all. The best shot he's played so far in this innings. Getting his front leg out of the way, and nobody could see the ball. It just sped away to the boundary. The sixes. Just like that. Wait for the loose delivery, put them away. That's much, much better.
Well, there's been some gap finding tonight that blows my mind, and it should blow your mind as a viewer as well, because I mentioned 3 fielders behind point, and he still manages find the gap and find the gap with pace. Just look at them. 3 fielders here. Tendulkar's been marvellous, but I tell you what, Sehwag has played a couple of beauties.
Running the first one hard, Sehwag. He wants to. With the car, the fielder. The running has been good on the last occasion. The captain's not happy. He thrives on the little bit of width. A bit of an inside edge. A little lucky, but he will get a boundary.
He's been so dominant that you wouldn't envy him for a little bit of fortune.
A mini bouncer from Umar Gul.
We saw him bowl some fabulous bounces in Mohali on that terrific cricket pitch there.
Goes for the slash. Sehwag will pick up a 400 partnership, 149 for 2. Bouncer from Shoaib Akhtar. This fellow has got to come and bowl a quick spell. Shoaib Akhtar, I thought he was disappointing in the last over.
He banged that in.
Over the point fielder, that'll run away to the boundary. He's pushed himself into the 90s on 93.
I'll bet you he doesn't try to hit one for 6, but I don't think he'll fiddle around. I think that was intentional. He got underneath the ball and lifted it over the infield. Yes, brilliant cricket. Shub's making out that he's just missed a wicket. It's 150 up, 153 for 2. 2 more balls remaining in this over, and Tendulkar's on 93 and on strike.
Tremendous innings. Slow delivery's been hit back, and I think it's got Shoaib Akhtar on his leg.
How would you feel? You've charged in, you've given it everything you possibly can, and it tried to bowl at 100 mile an hour, and it probably came back even quicker and got him in the shin, the bottom of the shin, or maybe the ankle bone. That hurts.